the grammar part. Past tenses with hypothetical meanings. Guys, for this part here, I've prepared the PowerPoint slide and I will try to send you, okay, on Ava Ideal or on your emails. I'm going to see the easy way to send you an explanation about this and some websites for you to read more about this part of the grammar, right? So here, complete the sentence from the quiz on page 20 with the verbs in brackets, then complete the rule with past and present. So we have here the first sentence. It's time we need to use the verb in brackets in the right verb tense, or past or present. I'm going to give you some minutes to do this. Now you can pause the video and then later you return to check your answers. So here, it's time I bought a new alarm clock. I wish I could have another hour in bed. If only my mind wasn't on that computer game, I want to go to sleep. I'd prefer it if you didn't ask me silly questions. Okay, so here we used all the verbs in the past. Let's see why we did this. Okay, so here, with certain expressions like it's time, I'd prefer it, if, I wish, and if only, we use the let me open here. We use the past, okay, simple tense to talk about how we would like present situations to be different. Okay, so we use the past simple tense to say how we would like the present situation would be different. With these expressions, I'd rather, I'd prefer, we use the infinitive when the subject of the second verb is the same as the subject of the I'd rather, I'd prefer. Like here, for example, I'd prefer to eat now. So the person who wants to eat is the person, the same subject here. I prefer to eat now. That's why we use the infinitive to eat. Okay? Also with I'd rather, I'd prefer, and it's time, we use the infinitive when there is no second subject. Like here, it's time to go, no second subject. Okay? You can note that with different subject, we have to use the verb in the past. Okay, like these two examples here. It's time we left. I'd prefer it if we ate now. Okay, so same subject or no subject, infinitive. Different subject, we use the simple past. Okay. Now you have the exercise 2 to be done. Complete the dialogue with the correct forms of the verbs in the list. So you have the verb go on, be, respect, get up, not have, show, not talk. I want you to pause the video now and you can do the exercise and later return to have the answers, okay? So let's see the answers for the exercise 2. The first one here. Come on, Ollie. It's time you got up. Okay. The number 1, got up. Zzz. Did you hear me, Ollie? You've got 10 minutes until the school bus arrives. What? No. If only it was the weekend. If only I didn't have school today. If only Ollie. Dad, I'd prefer it if you respected my melatonin levels. And I'd prefer it if you didn't talk such nonsense. It's not nonsense, it's science. Melatonin. It's why I need so much sleep. I've never heard of it. Then maybe it's time you went on the internet and read about it. And maybe it's time you showed some a bit respect. Now get out of your bed. Okay. In exercise 3, guys, you are going to think about your own sleeping habits, and you are going to complete the sentence so they are true for you. Okay, so complete with your answers, and then if you want, you can send me the answers on the page, the school page, okay? Then I can check for you. You can take photos and post there, right? Or you can send on the forum, okay? You can choose the way you are going to show me that you did this exercise 3 here, right? And if you have any doubts, any questions, please ask me, okay? Right, now let's see the vocabulary part now. In this exercise, guys, you have to match the words on the left with those on the right. And we have here sleep-related collocations and phrasal verbs. Okay, so you can do these and then you can check in the article on page 21. Right, so I'm going to ask you to pause the video now, do this exercise, and later you return to see the answers. All right, so let's check, guys, the answer for the exercise 1. Okay, so we have here nod off, fall asleep. We have lie in, a light sleeper, fast asleep, snore loudly, under the covers, take a nap. All right, so these are the answers for the exercise 1 of vocabulary. I'm also going to send you the link of a really good dictionary, and then you can search the meaning of these expressions and these phrasal verbs, okay? Right, for the exercise 4, it's a speaking exercise, but I want you to do this exercise and I want you to think about your answers for these questions, okay? If you want to send me the answers written by email or taking photo of it, you can do this too. So here you have to complete the questions with collocations and phrasal verbs from exercise 1 and 3. All right? And remember to put them in the correct form, the correct verb form, so you have to pay attention for this. And then you answer this written on a paper, send me on the forum. Okay, you can choose the way you are going to do this, right? So do the exercise, think about your answers for them, and then later return here to see the answers, okay? Okay, so the first question, do you ever take a nap in the afternoon, or do you prefer to just sleep at night? Have you ever fallen asleep or nodded off during a lesson at school? Did anyone notice what happened? How did you feel? Do you like to lie in at the weekend, or do you get up early? What does it take to get you out of from under the covers? Do you know anyone who snores loudly when they sleep? What's the best way to prevent this? Are you a light sleeper, or is it difficult for you to take up when you're fast asleep? Is noise or light more likely to wake you up? Have you ever overslept and been late for something really important? What happened? Okay, so think about your answers for these questions and send me